Okay, so the continuing of the second video, which you don't bother because I have a different camera and a different car at this moment, so maybe the video quality. But anyway, I believe most of you people do not actually watch the video; you just listen to the soundtrack. And just at this moment, I was in a shop and buying something, and the cashier, she said, "Oh, are you Matis?" I'm like, "Yes." Oh, no, she said, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Matis." And she said, "What's your surname?" And like typing something. I said, I'm nowhere in your systems." She said, no, "Are you the one with Linda also?" I said, "Yes." And then she was, "Oh, I'm so amazed that I was watching your videos and now you are here." And she's like, "Wow, mind blown." And that was a surprising experience. She was like thankful for the experiences and wanted to arrange a meeting also with Linda about the information readings. Okay. The following the summer camp channeling, the second channeling, which was the next day, was a really inspiring channeling experience. At that moment, the beings, then Enrico came and he said, "Well, Enrico, I'm here," something like this. And then I started talking about that. Now with this channeling, we will be more than one participating in this channeling. We will be 3 beings here, and one is also me. So in a sense, we are 4. And there were many questions on which I forgot the topics about, but the most inspiring one was that dear humans, they shift to like a Pleiadian message. Dear humans, you have never been left alone. You have never been left alone and left into like a destruction, or like, there was different words, I'm just using my own vocabulary right now. And we are always with you, and we have always been with you to help you and to assist you in the path in which you are going. So that was a really emotional message that we had, but it was in a much larger scale. It was in a much there were much more sentences to it than just I said. And there was more and more information coming through, and there was also some personal information to everybody that was here in the room and that the beings gave. And then after the channeling, at the moment, a few moments after the channeling, I started receiving huge like thankfulness from the beings, huge thank you from the beings. And it was a description, it was like a little more information to it than just a thank you. And it was, "We are so thankful for this beautiful experience that you as a group gave to us, of your unique energy, of your unique human kind of energy that you are building here with meditations and so on. And we bring this thank you to your humans, not only to you from us, from a single being like Enrico, but also from many other beings that were here in present, that you may not felt or that you may not noticed here, or you think you were channeling them, or you only think that you are channeling them. But we were here observing these moments also with you and experiencing this experience that you had. So we are really thankful for this co-creative experience altogether that we had." And additionally, it was a beautiful and one of the most beautifulest experiences that we have had ever communicating with humans. And this energy that you humans are building here on Earth, or is on Earth right now, has never been so high collectively, consciously, as ever before. And meanings of sharing, of heartfulness and so on, as ever before. So, and the being said that we are also thankful for this energy that you have built here on Earth. And then I said also from your personal this channeling camp, they didn't say the channeling camp, but for the personal group that we are here, that we were here, we are really thankful for that we saw that humans will not only rise their energy, but they will also change their energy to a highly positive energy, to a highly collectively positive energy, to a better future, to a better energy as a collective. So not only that we are in a way heartful as beings, but we have proved that we also will change to them, to being as a collective and a family, a collective united family, all humans together. And this, by now, what I have received in channeling is like the third or second, well, actually, it's the most biggest experience in terms of thankfulness from the beings. But it's like a third or fourth experience in where the beings came and give like a huge thank you to me and to a group of people. And this thank you, how I feel it, is that they appear in the visionary center, like the Enrico appears, and doesn't speak. He just comes with this huge, bright, white, golden light, which I feel like a huge thankfulness, and it touches deeply in the heart. And at that point, there were just tears and tears and tears coming out. And it's like a pure energy, like highly pure energy and highly beautiful energy. And when I talked to Linda, who talks with dead people, also with the people's souls who have passed away, she said that also several times the beings have gave a huge heartful energy, like a huge thank you, not only from a single being, but from multiple beings, like multiple souls, like the family members, like the elders of the family, like elders of the family. They come together as one to give a huge thank you to the particular person, father or whatever the person is still alive, and asking like for questions and support. And now this was actually highly beautiful experience, a really beautiful experience. I cannot even express in words the thank you that I felt. And what I understood from Pleiadians, that the next upcoming 3 years are years of, now we can witness and start witnessing first contact signs. And what I felt, what I understood, I wanted to share another story. Okay, this was another story. Okay, so in the front there's a smashed car. I will check the memo I wrote down. Okay, and what I remember, like 3 years ago from the channeling, the future humans said that at the years of 2020, many European cities will be dumping off fuel and diesel, like not using it at all. And just, I was like, yeah, how is this possible, and so on. But it was in the sense that the whole European Union comes together as one and makes decisions that we have to change our world to a greener place, because there is a high threat. It's not only that out there somebody speaking, but the beings have showed me also, the information have gave me that it's a huge high threat to ecological system, that it may collapse. So I believe and what I felt is from the information that people in European Union will come together and stick their hands together and start changing the overall system that they have built. And at first they will dump fuel, diesel engines off and convert to electric mobiles, and so on and so on. And I was really shocked, amazed that just like a few days ago, France has announced that they will start pushing away diesel and fuel engines. And Volvo has announced that by a certain year, like 2020 or something, or the next year, they will only produce hybrids, like only electric mobiles, which was like everything is going to a change, everything is going to a huge change. And what I believe is at the future really great things will happen to us. And this is what I felt from the Enrico in the channeling, that we not only have shown our like that we are united as a family and we are united as loving and we have this heartful energy, but we also have shown that we will change, and this was like wow, like that information is not only the words, but it was like wow, like really beautiful. And then we channeled about UFOs and stuff, and there is this military space program that the Americans have or the Germans have established together with Americans in like 1940s or 1950s, that this leadership, this secret space program that's being controlled by other race beings, other out-of-earth beings, as losing the control of humans as we right here. And why is this happening, and why are the changes happening? Because the humans on Earth, like the everyday human, everyday person that we are, like, you know, everything was walk around, the society is showing up glimpses of united energy, that the society becomes separate of a separate civilization, that the military complex and the space program complex is also a separate, becoming a separate civilization, that these large organizations and the society is dividing, and the energy is just starting to get differentiated, and because of this unition, the Moon Alliance and the Pleiadians and the other human beings, like a human galactic family, they see that the society is going in a completely different direction from the military complex. And because of this distinct energy that the society is having, this heartfulness, this energy, they are here to assist the society by aiding, assisting, and helping the society to go to that different direction, to go away and not experiencing anymore the suffering, the bad things, the like well, in simple words, maybe just the suffering. And they are going to a different direction, and they are here to aid us and assist us to go in this direction. So like the free will of the society overall is to go in a different direction, the different, unite, opening, loving family direction. And the military complex is losing the control of it and is holding to the last straws how to keep the society focused in one direction. But they are failing. They are failing. And they said that the beings said that they are holding to the last straws they have. And they said, the beings said that the society has to know these things, and they will give more and more things later. But just when society knows these few things, what's going on Earth, the society will itself start changing more quicker into the positive direction. And just these few things are, what I remember is that Indonesia has a huge water pollution ongoing. Somewhere near Namibia, a little bit higher in Africa, there are also huge water pollutions going on, and it's because of like toxical factories or something like this. America has a huge also toxical waste dumps directly in the deep of the Black Ocean, the Black Sea, you know, the black of the globe, somewhere really deep inside. Now, and the next information which I didn't know was that we in Europe and also many places else have the nuclear power plants. And these nuclear power plants create toxic waste, and this toxic waste is highly radioactive and, in other words, hazardous to human beings and life forms as such. And this highly active hazard nuclear waste is being dumped and delivered into Siberia in Russia, far Siberia, deep Siberia. And when they are dumped there, it's being a huge hazardous pollution being created there. And when people are aware of this, when people see this, when people just have noticed this, the people instantly feel that converting to solar, wind, and they showed that there is also another new technology coming up, solar wave energy. And what I understood, it produces energy also even if the sun is not rising, but they still are in test process. What I saw is they're in a golden yellow color, and it's a little bit different technology than these solar panels. It's a solar wave, some kind of a sun wave, some kind of energy. And this technology will also rise up. But they said, but just by knowing this information, human will have a huge acceleration into green energy, a bigger acceleration. And these are just the few steps that the society has to know. In other words, that is also kept in silence, just to keep the ongoing system into control, because they use the resources that they can in a way to control the society. So they said that you just need to know these couple of things. And also they said that many satellites are armed with nuclear like power plants. And also this is a little bit hazardous, because many beings also don't come to Earth at this point, like spaceships, because these they know that these satellites are armed with like nuclear hazardous weapons and something like this, and they will use these weapons against any being that enters this Earth orbit. It's like a resistance back to the Moon Alliance, like what I I've shared in the previous channelings or videos. And many beings are just waiting for the military complex to cool down, because they're holding on every last straw, because no being wants to come here, because otherwise they will use nuclear like tactical weapons on them, which create pollution more on Earth. And in other words, and there was another information also that don't bother yourself of because what the beings also said is that the space program, the military space program, has a high conflict between other space programs that are out there with other races, and also the Moon Alliance. And they are holding the last straws in the society, and they have come up with a plan that put a huge fear-based ideas on alien races as such. And even they have a plan that I don't know if now it's ongoing, but for example in the areas where there is war, these aliens ships, which is their own technology, will start appearing to shoot down soldiers that fight for peace, and or anybody that's attacking the society. Like it's a threat from outer space that's ongoing, but it's the same military complex that uses this saucer type of technology that they have built. In other words, they're creating the theory against aliens, and will put up it into newspapers and media, social media, that aliens are attacking our planet, which is their self. They're just attacking us, the military complex, and putting this huge newspaper articles that aliens are under attack, and we need to militarize the space programs. We need to start militarizing the space programs to fight back against them. But this is totally a hoax. This is a complete hoax. And they said that this is the next thing what they have come up to do. And so what they say is also, if a nice, polite, helping human civilization wants here to help and assist you, they are concluding that all the civilization here on Earth will just want to bomb down them. They're like, we are here to help, but humans are afraid of them. So this is a matter of mind control. So I just share this information, and just keep in mind that if there are movies coming out of aliens or threatful beings and so on, that just pay no attention to it. This is just a complete mind-washing, brainwashing campaign. So this was, in sense, the brief information which I wanted to share. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next videos. And we will have another Hangout webinar, and I wish to do channeling there soon. But when it happens, you have to check out my website, which is artlineofflinepeace.info. shift to UK flag, which basically will turn the website into English, and you just check on the events. And I wish to do channeling there. So thank you for listening and enjoy your time. Hello everybody, I just wanted to show you how you can find my online meditation videos which are on my website. You just go to artofpeace.info and then you go to English, click on the English flag, and then just go down, and here are the meditations. For example, 30-minute peace and no thought meditation, and this is a really powerful meditation. You just open it and you can start watching it online. For this video is for free, and this is what I want to show you. And I have lots of more videos on Enrico's school, which I later will be posting more and more videos on meditation, channeling, and chi energy, but that's slowly. So by the time you're looking this, maybe there are more videos, maybe there are less videos, and I'll be posting this summer also channeling lesson videos here, that you can learn channeling, intuition, and feeling energies much better yourself, everything online. So thank you for watching, and see you guys soon in another video.